Common Ports and Protocols. Part 1. In this lesson, we are going to cover the first group of common ports and protocols for the A+ exam. Ports and protocols are important because they help devices communicate with the correct service over a network. A simple way to think about a port is like a door number. The IP address identifies the device, and the port number identifies the service running on that device. Let's start with FTP, or File Transfer Protocol. FTP uses ports 20 and 21. It is used to transfer files between systems. For the exam, remember that FTP is associated with file transfer, but it is not considered secure by default. Next is SSH, or Secure Shell. SSH uses port 22. It is used for secure remote command line access to another system. If a technician needs to securely manage a server or network device remotely, SSH is usually the better choice compared to older insecure methods. Moving on, Telnet is another protocol, and it uses port 23. Like SSH, Telnet can be used for remote command line access, but the major difference is that Telnet is not secure. It sends information in clear text, which means it should generally be avoided in modern environments. For the exam, remember, SSH is secure, Telnet is not. SMTP stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and it uses port 25. SMTP is used to send email between mail servers. If a question describes sending email, SMTP is the protocol you should think of. DNS stands for Domain Name System, and it uses port 53. DNS translates human-friendly names, such as a website address, into IP addresses that computers can use. If a user can connect to the network but cannot open websites by name, DNS may be part of the problem. DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It uses ports 67 and 68. DHCP automatically gives network settings to devices, such as an IP address, subnet mask, gateway, and DNS server. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol, and it uses port 80. HTTP is used for normal web traffic. It allows a browser to request and display web pages, but it does not provide the same level of security as HTTPS, which we will cover in the next ports lesson. POP3 stands for Post Office Protocol version 3, and it uses port 110. POP3 is used to retrieve email from a mail server. A common idea with POP3 is that email may be downloaded from the server to the client. IMAP stands for Internet Mail Access Protocol, and it uses port 143. IMAP is also used to retrieve email, but it is designed to keep mail synchronized across multiple devices. For example, if a user reads or organizes email on a phone, those changes can also appear on a laptop or tablet. Let's look at a simple support scenario. A user says, "I can connect to the internet, but when I type a website name, the page does not load. However, I can still reach a site by typing its IP address." This points strongly to DNS, because DNS is responsible for translating names into IP addresses. Another user says, "My computer is not getting a valid IP address automatically." In that case, you should think about DHCP, because DHCP provides automatic network configuration. Key takeaway is that ports and protocols help network services communicate correctly.